And welcome back.
We're back. Yeah, what a day it's been.
What a week it's been.
What a month it's been. Yeah, I had to race from Melbourne to come up here for tonight's show
Yep.
and got to have a shave. Yeah, had time to have a shave, 5 minutes, but it's just been absolutely
I feel like we're all running around like headless chooks at the moment.
seemed to be. I
Yes.
need a haircut and I haven't got time to get a haircut. But anyway, that will happen.
And I've been meaning to ask, when was because you did some filming last week for a current affair, which is actually funny because Mum and I were supposed to be on it and you stole our spotlight because we both couldn't make it. But when was that on? Was it on last night or is it on tonight?
They were going to send me a text message to say it was either on Monday night or Tuesday night, and I haven't got the message yet. So
Okay.
maybe it's Wednesday night.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to leave the shop, 3.5 hours drive up to, where was it? This side of Brighton, Myrtleford, and done a bit of filming for about an hour and a half and then had to race back and do it all again the next day.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, a good bunch of people they were. So
And it's about mine shafts, isn't it?
mine shafts and the Desi Freeman.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So,
see how it goes.
yeah, keep your eye out for that then.
Yeah, but no, that's had a lot of laughs with the film crew, so it was good.
Oh, good.
Okay, what else is happening?
Well, there's been a few events on lately. So there was PMA v AGM at Bendigo, wasn't it?
No,
Denali.
Denali.
And then Luke Phillips' event.
Yeah, Dig It Detecting.
Yeah.
That was on at Winyara.
Yeah.
Both the same weekend. Hopefully they never got washed out. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it. Look, we were just buggered. Buggered. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to have Saturday and Sunday off, but it didn't work like that because we had to.
You ended up working both days, didn't
working
you?
both days. So anyway.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I haven't heard anything from the PMAV whether there's a new committee or Jason's taken back over the role as president.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, from the photos I've seen on Facebook and that, it looks like it was a great weekend. Yeah. As always.
Good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the shop opened last week.
Yeah, the shop opened last Monday. Yeah, and we had the release of the new Mindlab Gold Monster 2000. And like I put up on a vid yesterday, I think it was, I think they're growing legs because they're walking out the door, you know. Yeah, and we have still got a few left in Thomastown in Melbourne and a few left down at Geelong. So if you're after one, yeah, come down and grab one.
Yeah. I know there's a few dealers that haven't got them in stock anymore,
No.
so I think we're one of the only ones left.
Yeah, we didn't get all our order that we ordered, but yeah, we got a bit of it, and yeah, we've still got a few left.
Yeah.
Look, I knew they were going to be big,
especially that entry price point.
Yeah, to 2,999.
Yeah.
You know, people. Yeah, I could talk all day about this machine. Yeah, but people saying, oh, you know, how's it compare against the 6 and the 7? You're comparing a Volkswagen Beetle against a Porsche. You know, it's for the price of it, it's a damn fun machine. Yeah. Well, we done some filming. When was that? Last night. Yeah. We raced out there, and I got a bit of gold probably in about 5 minutes, didn't I?
Yeah, I feel like every step you were getting a new good sound.
And there was targets. I think we got 3 bits of gold and 2 pallets. Yeah. And then the battery went flat on our camera, so that was about it. But nah, it's good. Yeah, but some of our equipment, our laptop, we've left down at Melbourne, so we're just trying to wing it at the moment. So yeah, so the entries are still coming in. Seeing some great gold coming in. People are finding.
Yeah. And
coins and relics.
Yeah, I've got one relics in here later on in the show from Clint, actually, who works in our Newcombe store.
Gold or relics?
Relics.
Oh yeah, nice, nice. Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll do our normal. We've got gold of the week, relics of the week. We got a few videos tonight on the gold monster. Couple of newsletter updates, and yeah.
Okay.
So first up, we'll jump into this video of the difference. We're getting quite a few questions at the moment of what's the difference between the 1000 and the 2000. And just because the name's similar doesn't mean that the machines are similar.
No, that's for sure.
The 2000 is such an upgrade to the 1000.
Yeah. So someone asked me the question, why is the new gold monster 3 times the price? And I said, well, it's 10 times a better machine.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is. Look, I know there's people out there that are canning it, but they haven't even got one. You've got to try it, guys, before you even comment on it, you know. You got to try something first before you can it. It's a great machine.
Yeah.
For that price entry, it's a great fun machine.
I love it. I want to take one away camping this weekend.
It folds up to about that.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Very tiny.
Lightweight.
Yeah, and
fast paced.
Yeah. For me, if I went out and didn't come home with 10 or 20 bits for the day, for a day's detecting, I'd be disappointed.
Absolutely.
Well, you saw what it was like last night.
Yeah.
Nearly every step was a little target,
Yeah.
It takes some finding to find the little targets.
Yeah. And knowing the right indicators and stuff, which will.
Yeah, and what to look for. But as the weeks go on, hopefully I get some time on the weekend to get back out there and do some more videos and testing and that with it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, time is short.
Yes, very short.
Very short. Okay.
All right, we'll jump into this first video now and see how it goes.
Yeah, someone asked, what's the difference between a 1000 and a 2000? Well, the 2000 is only been out a week now. The Gold Monster 1000, you've really got to pick the type of ground that you take that machine, and it handles the non-mineralised ground, which is white clay or white piles of quartz, but it doesn't handle the mineralisation too good. And that's, let's face it, that's where most of your gold is in the mineralised ground. Where the 2000 really excels in that mineralised ground, and you're picking up the tiniest of pieces of gold in that mineralised ground. Your mineralised ground is generally your red clays or your ironstone, depending on what state you're in. Yeah, that's the difference. The Gold Monster 1000's roughly about 1200, and these are 2999. Someone asked me what's the difference. They said they're roughly 3 times the price, but I said to that person they're 10 times a better machine. So yeah, really good machine. And the indicator on the top there's a line. If it shoots off to the right, it's worth digging. That means that it's going to be something like gold, lead, brass, something that doesn't rust. If it shoots off to the left-hand side, it's going to be a bit of rusty tin, bit of wire, something that rusts. So it just saves a lot of time. Great machine. Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, the more we can get out and do some testing and trying different things and that, we can share these.
And I'd love to do some testing against the other machines as well.
Yeah,
so.
And that's what I plan to do, is take out a Gold Monster 1000 and the 2000, maybe a 2300. Even though you're not comparing apples to apples, but will give people an idea, I suppose.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like the 2300's still going to go deeper, but it's a dearer machine.
Yeah, and they've both got different purposes too.
They have.
Like SDC if you're serious gold hunting, and then the Gold Monster 2000 for a hobby machine, or if you're in trashy areas, you pull that one out.
Yeah.
Take it with you. I guess SDC folds up too, but they're both very travelable. But
for a first timer looking to buy a machine that doesn't know nothing about detecting,
it's awesome.
You buy a Gold Monster 2000, go to a surfaced area,
Yeah.
Long as that coil's flat on the ground,
Yeah.
you know.
And like even the SDC, my arm gets sore after a while with that.
Mm,
But yeah, the Gold Monster, you could swing that all day.
yeah. We're actually going to put 6 in our tour bus
Yep.
for people to try.
Yep.
So just to
That'll be good.
see.
Yep.
Yeah. You know. Okay.
All right, gold price. I took this at lunchtime today. Oops, we'll go to this one first. So 195.27. It's come down a little bit.
It has come down a bit. Like I looked at it this morning, it was 195.80, and over 2 days, it actually dropped 6.7%.
That's a lot.
Now I was told about it was probably a week ago, 10 days ago, that there might be a 20% drop in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually come down about 10% because it got to about $217 a gram roughly, and now it's 195, so that is roughly about a 10% drop.
Yeah.
But I look at it as a good thing because gold has to come down before it goes up higher.
Yeah. And with the stock market, if the stock market crashes, does gold price go up and vice versa? Or
Yeah, it can. It has been doing some very silly things. But yeah, I just wrote down a couple of things there because I've been busy. I haven't really kept an eye on what's happening in the world. So I just looked up this morning at work in Melbourne. So the central banks have slowed down buying gold.
Yeah.
There's the pullback is more tactical than fundamentally, they're saying. And it has to come down before it goes up higher.
Yeah.
And two, with Trump talking to China and Japan and this and that, there's not that people feel a bit safer, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know, so
no volatility.
yeah, no volatility. Yeah. So if that does happen, if something happens to break out again, you're going to see gold go past 217 a gram.
And that's great because now 217 is our new top. So it's just higher and higher.
Higher and higher. I actually, the gold that we buy, I actually sold not on the high, but just on the medium because I'd rather make $1 than lose $1.
Exactly.
Yeah, so anyway, but it will go up higher.
Now I'm excited to show you this week's bestsellers.
I know what one of them's going to be.
Ever since we started this segment, there has been one product that stays at number one. And guess what?
It's got knocked off.
It's got knocked off.
Yeah.
Number one, Gold Monster 2000. Yeah. That still says pre-order, but that I should have erased that pre-order bit.
Yep.
But yeah, Gold Monster 2000, they were our best seller for the week.
Yeah.
How great is that?
It was just, I know what Geelong sold. I know what we sold. It's just crazy.
So good.
Yep, crazy.
Doesn't that make you happy when the number one bestseller is a detector? That's awesome.
But the hats are still number two.
Yeah, hats are still number two.
Yeah, and the Nugget Ned sniffer bottles.
Yeah.
The scoops.
Yeah. And the Megalodon Magnifishing Kit.
Wow,
a bit of an interesting one.
That's coming back. Wonder if that's because it's nicer weather and people are getting out a bit more and, down the beaches and the piers and the bridges and that. Yeah. Oh, very good.
And those magnet fishing kits are awesome too.
They are.
Yeah, I'd like to get out and do that again too.
Yeah, I wish I had time to get out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, customer find. This is from Clint, who works in Newcomb.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, so I'll bring it up on the screen and you can...
I haven't seen it yet.
Give us your first impression thoughts.
Okay.
Here we are.
Wow. They look to me, I haven't seen them, but there's some sort of religious medallions, I would say, looking at them. Look, there's probably people out there that will know what they are. So, let us know, guys, what you think they are.
Drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
So they were found in Victoria.
Yeah,
So yeah, interesting.
yeah. Wonder if they're silver,
pieces.
hallmarked, hallmarked silver, or they are muck metal, or they nickel plated, or yeah. But there's some sort of religious, because that one on the on our right is like a cross.
Yeah.
And the other one I'm just not familiar with.
Yeah, they both look like they've got some Christ, Jesus symbols in there.
Yeah.
But we'll have to have a chat to Clint and see what
where he found them. It might have been, around where there was an old church or something. It's marvellous what you can find out the bush show, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. And also in the newsletter this week, I've created a new segment. So I'm not sure if it's going to be each week, each month, every now and then I'll update the newsletter with a section where you can enter your comments about a certain topic. And we'll use that for social media, press releases, and so on. So this week it was about women in the goldfield. So you can submit your story and yeah.
And I was just thinking with, like you said, the 2300 is a little bit heavy for some ladies.
Yeah.
The gold monster's going to be dynamite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dynamite. So light.
And guess what? Product of the week, Gold Monster.
Gold Monster.
So we do offer free one-day training with the Gold Monster 2000.
Yeah, the machines that are sold in Geelong, the training will be at Dolly's Creek.
Yep.
And the machines that are sold in Melbourne will probably be up at Broadford.
Yeah.
But we've just got to go up there and just pick out a nice area and that. Look, some days gold is found on the training days, but they're more of a training day, getting to know your machine and what to look for.
Yeah.
That's
the settings and how to swing properly.
There's not a lot on the Gold Monster 2000.
Yeah.
But you have to understand a couple of things on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else can I tell you about it?
Well, we've got our next video right now, which is how we're also getting a lot of comments saying, my SDC would have found that, my 6000 would have found that. So yes, it probably would have, but
some of the gold it would have.
Yeah, not the tiny pinprick ones.
No. The beauty of the little 5-inch coil, even though it's small and it's not going to punch down as deep as a bigger coil, which is it's good in amongst situations where there's big rocks or a lot of bushes or in the washways you get the little divots and that. That's where it exceeds.
Yeah.
And a lot of people saying, I would have got that. Yeah, you may have got that. Like the last bit we got filming yesterday was
Don't break. This is what our video is about.
Okay. I better not let the secret out. Okay, watch the video. Yeah, just in that rubbish spot where the Chinese hut was. Rubbish everywhere. But I've got a little target. Just there. I'll see if my boot will get it. It's only in the loamy stuff. Someone's old detecting hole just there. Still there. Your knees aren't designed to go sideways. That's why my knees aren't the best. Okay, try again. Look, it's coming up 02, but it's going to the left, which indicates to me it's going to be a bit of rubbish. So I'll just get the pick and scoop and see what it is. And battery's just about gone flat on the detector. It's still there. I'll just try and dig square side so you can see how deep it is. Okay, let's see what it is. So it's down, what, probably 2.5 inches maybe. I'll just show you what it is. It's in that clump. Right, what's it gonna be? Get it down a bit further. There it is. Bit of wire. And that's what the machine was telling me. We're shooting off to the left. And it told the truth. Like I said, there is lots of this little bits of wire around here. Anyway, it wasn't worth digging, but it was a good exercise just to show you guys yeah, what was happening.
There you have it.
Where? So that bit, look, any detector would have found it, but because it was in a real trashy area, like there was bits of wire there, little bits of tin, yeah, just a lot of rubbish. And I was just picking me noises that if it shot off to the right, I'd dig it.
Instead of digging 50 targets, you just dug like 1 or 2. Like.
And I can see it being a really good machine in WA where the dozers or loaders or whatever have been into an area and you get lots of that metal shards from the blade.
Yep.
So you'll be able to go along and say, nah, that's a bit of rubbish. I'm not going to dig that. Oh, that's a better sound.
Yeah,
I'll dig that.
So good.
And it's going to save a lot of time detecting, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, our tip of the week is wrap your magnet in a tissue. It still grabs everything metal, but when you're done, you just unwrap it and discard it. No messy cleanup needed.
A tissue. Be all right if it's a dry tissue, but if it's a damp tissue,
a dry tissue.
When you pull it off, I'm not meant to use one. Probably a cloth is probably or sock.
Rag.
I've seen people use socks.
Yeah.
And then when they're finished for the day, they just pull that magnet away from the material and all the stuff drops off.
Yeah.
And yeah, your magnet's clean.
Yeah.
But just remember the story where I said with the magnet, if you've got gold and ironstone, that little nugget can jump up onto the magnet. So check to make sure it's not a nugget with a little bit of ironstone attached.
Yeah. I actually saw Peter do this on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that would be a great Lucky Louie tip.
Okay.
Because I hate getting all the little shards off your magnet, just all like the hot rocks and that.
Yeah. I used to put the magnet on the bottom of the pick, on the digging part of the pick in WA, and end up with a ball of ironstone on there.
It was awful to get off again.
And then you're trying to grab it, pull it off the magnet and throw it away, but 5 minutes later it's all full up again.
Exactly.
So yeah, but there is things out there that you can get and people make. We've got them in the shop, you know, the black sand remover. Like some people carry them around, and when they get a target, they'll wave it over the dirt, and then they just pull up the lever and it drops everything. Yeah. You know, that's a time saver. Yeah.
All right, boot camps. So we've got the 2-day one coming up, but that's booked out. And then we've got the 5-day boot camp at Talbot on the 17th of November with 2 spots left. 2 spots.
Oh, yeah. Talbot, that's my, as you know, that's my
stomping grounds.
My stomping grounds. It's been good to me over the years. You know, but yeah, no, Talbot's one of them areas where you can go across to Avoca because it's not far. You can go to,
Quite central.
it is central.
Yeah.
And a lot of the gold around Talbot, I've personally found, is reasonably shallow.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. Just thought of another spot for the Gold Monster 2000, Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll try and get a few machines on it so people can have a play with it and see. Yeah. Like there's been a few haters on Facebook and that about the 2000, but they're gonna hate themselves for not giving it a go.
And to be honest, there's haters wherever you look on Facebook. Like,
oh dear,
whatever you post, you're gonna hate us. So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
no point.
But give it a go. Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Okay, and if you'd like to join our newsletter and you haven't already, I've got the QR code on the screen or the phone number you can call to join.
Okay.
Now, the other day I actually updated our website with a banner which has all of the, like the TV, the newspapers, all the publicity we've got.
Yeah.
And it was actually amazing at some of the places.
Did you count them up at all?
Oh, there was honestly too many that I didn't add them all in. So I just sort of added the main ones, which was like, it was like ABC, the Herald Sun. Internet's not working, but Win News.
Okay.
Now we're going to add a current affair.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Geelong Addy.
Yeah. Because that big nugget specimen that we bought 2 years ago, that got huge attention, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah. That was good.
All right, we'll go to our last video of the night, where we're running the Gold Monster through that trashy area we were just talking about.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
Let's go to that.
Yeah, worked the rubbish down there where the old Chinese hut was. Probably spent 20 minutes there. Got one bit, which, look, any machine would have got that. 2,300, 5,000, 7,000. But because there was lots of rubbish, I was able to persist there and just dig the targets that I thought were worth digging. We dug up little bits of wire. I only dug them up just to make sure that the machine was telling the truth. Look, I know a 23 would get that, or 5 or 7, but I've got it and they haven't.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was that trashy area there. Like early days, there was Chinese coins found.
Yeah.
There was the Chinese buttons. A lot of people find the buttons, but they don't know what they are. They're brass, they're round, and they've got a little loop on them. They're off their shirts. They're a funny looking thing. So it was definitely Chinese that had camped around that area, but just lots of rubbish around. And it was a good little area.
And I don't think we've done Gold of the Week and Relic of the Week yet.
We haven't.
So let's bring those up.
Okay. The Gold of the Week, this is a piece that I purchased during the week. There, if you can see that.
Hold that up.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. It's not, I can tell the prospectors had it in hydrochloric acid because the little bit of quartz that is in it is green.
Yeah.
And you can smell it.
What does it smell like?
Just an acidy smell.
It smells like if you were to lick metal.
There. But yeah, look, I'll drop that in Alley Bright and it'll come up pretty clean. So yeah, and it weighs 24 grams, that one there.
So what'd that be worth roughly?
Oh, we'll just say 200. That's easy to, what's that? That's a bit, 4,800, is that right? Crazy the price, I still can't get over it. Yeah, so it's 24 grams multiplied by 200, it's 4,800 just for that. Yeah. It's well worth looking. Yeah. Nice. It was a nice day today, wasn't it? I should have been out detecting. So yeah, that's the gold. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of photos of panned gold and, you know, what they're finding out on the weekends with their high bankers. And yeah, no, a lot of people. Well, yesterday when we went out to do some filming, or yesterday afternoon, how many people did we see panning and
so
detecting?
Many. Yeah.
And that was a Monday night.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Okay, so that's the gold of the week. Relic of the week. Now, it's this book here. I call it a relic because it's so old. Yeah, a really good reference book, that one there. There is a soft cover and a hard cover.
Yeah.
But the hard cover one is very hard to find. Yeah. And look, if you can get one, this is printed in 1970.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so good book. But yeah, it mentions not all, but a lot of the spots in Victorian goldfields.
Yeah.
And tells you what it was called, that gully, how much gold they got there. I remember there was one in here called Bread and Fat Gully. Yeah. And it was out near my grandmother's house at Barkstead. And that was called Bread and Fat Gully because there was only enough gold there to buy a bit of bread and some fat, you know, so it wasn't very rich. So so you wouldn't waste your time going there to look. But yeah, there's illustrations in it. Yeah, just a good book. But a soft cover one, you would expect to pay $100 to $200. Yep. That's a pretty broad range. Hardcover, it's more of a collector's piece. I'd probably say $300 for a hardcover.
Yep, not bad.
Yeah, but look, you do see them around. And the author was James Flett, which I believe the Flett family lived up around the Denali area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, good book. Good book.
And just as a side note, if you're not in the Facebook group called Gold Panning Victoria, I'd suggest joining that group, and I'm going to be adding some of our old gold panning content, some old and some new, and yeah.
Oh, you've joined up with that one, have you?
Yes, shout out to Ash.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be helping admin that. So just going to try getting some more posts out there. So yeah.
Okay, good. So if you haven't got enough to do. Yep.
Oh, I already cleaned out some of the fake spammy profiles on there, so that was easy done.
Yeah. You know they're fake when there's
no profile picture.
No profile
or
picture.
Joined in the last week.
Delete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
I think that's all for tonight.
That's it for tonight. Now next Tuesday night is
yes, Melbourne Cup.
Melbourne Cup.
We'll have no show next Tuesday.
Yep.
And then we'll be back the week after.
Yeah, because we're having the day off.
Yeah.
And
is Thomastown closed, Melbourne Cup?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah.
Geelong will stay open because that'll close Geelong Cup.
Yeah. Okay. No worries.
All right.
Okay, that's it. Happy days. Get out there and find a heap of gold, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.